Well, I think it's still morning. 2 minutes to go. So, Bulavinaka and good morning and welcome back to everyone who's here. And I would also like to welcome our guest of honor, who is the acting minister for Ministry of Trade, Cooperatives, SMEs, and Communications, PG. And we would basically be hearing remarks from him, and then we will hear the announcements of the winners, which everyone's excited about, including me. I want to know who goes to Qatar. And then we are going to hear a short remark from the winner, followed by some token of appreciation being given. And then we would be getting our vote of thanks and closing, followed by a group photo. And then you can all enjoy your lunch while networking. And also after which, we'd like to encourage you to visit the showcase booths. So let us welcome our guest of honor, Mr. Philimoni Vasarongo, who is the acting minister for Ministry of Trade, Cooperatives, SMEs, and Communications.
Thank you very much for those words. Again, I've been given a very long speech, but I know that the Permanent Secretary is not here with us today, so I'm going to cut it short. Might not have to read it at all. There was just so much energy outside, and I'm sure that after yesterday's formalities, the formal part of it in the morning was finished, you all got into your little groups and started collaborating and started talking about ideas, exchanging experiences. I was not quite surprised when I walked in this morning to find a room outside that was full of, there's so much buzz around it. And I didn't realize that there were many from around the Pacific. I met the Tongan entrepreneur. Yeah, she's sitting at the back there. And of course, my cousin who Solomon Islands have adopted somewhere. And to the rest of you who are part of a very strong and vibrant two-day program, I want to take this opportunity to thank the Global Green Growth Institute and for their support, and of course, the financial support from Qatar Fund for Development. This Accelerator program has done what I suppose it was designed to do for all of you for the past 2 days. And I'm sure that each one of you would have walked out of here with a lot more in mind of what you could go on and develop further in your business. And part of government's job is to ensure that we're able to accelerate you towards investment readiness. So I've been told that there's a big competition that has gone on for the last 2 days, and that you have all, there's also going to be a very large sum of money that's up for grabs. Am I right or wrong? Yes, no? Some kind of prize money that is that everybody's going to be proud to walk away with today. And so I also thank each and every one of you for making the time to be here and to stay until the end of this program. The event is held also as a networking opportunity that, as I mentioned yesterday, would connect young entrepreneurs. And today, in this speech, in this prepared speech, I read for the first time another variation of entrepreneurs. And if I'm not wrong, it says Greenpreneurs. Yes? And so I might add Bluepreneurs because there's green and there's also blue. And so we're adding more colors to the variations of young and old entrepreneurs in the room. And so I acknowledge all of you, and I thank you all for your great participation. And I look forward to having these forum becoming the platform of a more a more regional platform where young entrepreneurs are able to connect and also to then grow. At the end of this, I'm going to ask that each and every one of us, and also to our visitors who are outside, are going to continue to stay behind and support the entrepreneurs who have their booths outside, and to purchase items and to further collaborate as we close this expo together later on in these days. So thank you very much, everybody. To the organizers, again, thank you very much.
Um, Thank you, Honorable Acting Minister, for those wonderful words, and also for the encouragement regarding the showcase booths. Yep, please do visit them. And also, it'll be wonderful if you were able to buy some items from our green and bluepreneurs as well. Okay. I know everyone's really silent and just waiting for the announcement. But before we actually jump into the announcement of the winners, I would like to share this quote from Vince Lombardi. The price of success is hard work, dedication to the job at hand, and the determination that whether we win or lose, we have applied the best of ourselves to the task at hand. I'm sure you will all agree, all our participants, the 7 participants, they all have put in a lot of hard yards and effort and commitment. And it takes a lot to be present here to pitch their business. So before we actually announce the first runner-up, second runner-up, and the winner plus the finalist, let us give a round of applause to all of them. And they've all there's some who have come from different countries, so I'm sure we all and they have also learned a lot today. And now I would like to invite our guest of honor and my colleague Esther Bates to please announce the winners. And the guest of honor is going to be handing certificates, these beautiful plugs that are here, and also the virtual membership for 1 year for the second runner-up and 6 months of virtual membership for the greenhouse co-working for the finalist. So may I welcome the Honorable Minister, please.
All right. Well, thank you very much, everybody, for being here today. I'm actually really nervous to announce to announce the awards. It's bizarre, isn't it? So thank you so much to our chief guest for being here. Really appreciate it. Just to clarify. So today we're not actually giving out funding today. There's funding in process, and we do hope that we will be giving out grants, but it's not being decided here today. But in no particular order, I'd first like to invite the 4 finalists who are going to be presented with a certificate and also a greenhouse co-working virtual membership voucher for 6 months. So the first finalist is Dowlow Commodities Cooperative Society. Could I please have Jonathan to come up on stage, please? photo.
Congratulations. Oh, you too.
Excellent. And second, we have South Pacific Mozuku Tonga, who is our finalist who is joining us virtually. I'm not sure if he's actually still online, but congratulations, Masa. So maybe for that one, I'll just, we won't have a photo. Excellent. The third finalist is Tahina Trend. So if I could invite Esther Sione Daniels to come up. Esther. Oh, there she is, Esther. Please come to the stage to receive your certificates. Great. And the fourth finalist is the merch. Could I invite Watasoni to come on stage? Ooh, so we have three left. Excellent. So we'll go second runner up. So it's my great pleasure to announce that the second runner up is Organic Fish and Farm Mariculture. Could I have Obed from Vanuatu to come on stage, please? And then there were two. So who's it going to be? Okay, so the first runner-up, it's my great pleasure to announce the winner, the first winner of the Qatar study trip is Kaya Awira from Clean Spatial Solutions, Kiribati. And so that actually means that we all know who's the winner. Welcome on stage, please, Ginger Lay Tale Tora.
Oh, I have to think.
Okay, so I think that concludes the end of the winners' announcements, but I believe we're asking Tele to say some brief remarks.
Thank you very much. To the judges, thank you. To my fellow cohorts, congratulations on a big effort. Sorry, I'm really emotional. um, before I came in, I cried. I had to cry. It's happened really fast for us. We just only launched about 2 years ago. Actually, it's been a year. And I pinched myself and I had to cry because I said, how did we get here? And we got here through programs like Triple GI, through mentors like Marita Manley, Josh, that have been holding our hand along the way, through the wonderful support of family and friends. And in the belief what we're doing is good for Fijians, that Fijians deserve good, healthy options. And so thank you. This is on behalf of all of you in the program. Thank you, Triple GI, for this opportunity. Never been to Qatar, so another thing off my bucket list. And thank you for helping us spread our ginger goodness.
Okay. So I think we all have to give another round of applause to everyone. So for our program, the Pacific Green Entrepreneurs Network Program, we're a team of 4 ladies and we strongly believe in appreciation, whether it's appreciating our team members, our participants, our business support organizations, our bosses, and also our judges and you all. So on that note, I would like, we have some token of appreciation for our judges and also the Honorable Minister. So may I please invite our guest of honor, the Acting Minister, to please come on stage, and my colleague, Esther and Mewa, will basically be presenting a token of appreciation. And I'd like to mention that this hamper is basically prepared by our incubator participant and who was also our winner last year. And the name of the business is Pink and Grace Get Into Green Gifts. So we believe in supporting our participants as well and to continue the journey. So we have actually sourced this from to promote her business as well. So may I please invite the guest of honor, please. Next, I'd like to please invite one of our judges. So it's Marlene Datta from Good Return. Thank you. And then now we would like to invite Miss Zoe Victoria from UNCDF. And this is her first time into Fiji. And just this morning I was asking, how's it been going? And she's like, yeah, I'm loving it. And I must say that these are the 2 brains behind all this huge 2-day event. And then we'd like to invite our 3rd judge, Willie Kawasing, who's from Zion Civil Works. We do have another hamper for our colleague, Trevor, who's had to run off for another important meeting. Okay. And we haven't forgotten all our audience who have been here to provide support and encouragement to our participants who are pitching today. Thank you so much that you all have been here. So on your desks, tables, you would see a lot of plants. So these plants are for you to take home as a token of appreciation for all your support. I know there's some people who are standing and who may not be able to get a plant. I think you can talk to the ones who are here from different countries, because I mean, I'm sure they can't take the plant home, right? So I'm also planning to have some conversations with the ones who are from abroad. So I get to take a few extra plants. And I have been told by Sadhna Sandhya, who prepared these plants for us from Pink and Grace. She told me, make sure to tell everyone, do not water these plants for 2 weeks. I was like, okay. I was surprised. She said, otherwise they're all going to die. So I think it's a challenge. We all need to make sure the plant survives. So no watering for 2 weeks. And I'd like to now invite, we will be hearing the vote of thanks and closing. And I'd like to invite my colleague, Miwa Wee, who has been working tirelessly to make all this happen. So, and she does deserve a huge round of applause.
Thank you, Roshika. I guess you have noticed that on the slide before we announce the winners, I mentioned that we announce of winners, right? So to me, I think all 7 businesses are all winners, but unfortunately, we have to decide who goes, But you did well. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm pleased to be standing here on behalf of our team to convey our gratitude. I'd like to acknowledge the contribution of those who made this event successful. Firstly, I'd like to thank our Greenpreneurs Accelerator Regional Pitch finalist. Thank you for your pitch and also courage today in sharing your business with us. It is truly a nerve-wracking experience to stand on the stage and also share your business plans with others, including potential investors, a judging panel, and also a wider audience. Thank you for inspiring us with your presentations and also the excellent showcase that you pulled it off today. I would also like to thank our Greenpreneurs Accelerator participant in general, especially who have joined the event today to support this pitch event and also the pull of the great and excellent showcase outside. A huge appreciation to our guest of honor, Honorable Acting Minister Philimoni from the Ministry of Trade, Cooperative, SMEs, and Communications, who shared his inspiring words and of wisdom and encouragement and presented a certificate and prizes. The ministry has always been very supportive of our team and our program, Pacific Green Entrepreneur Network, and we are very really appreciative of your support. Thank you to our wonderful panel of judges for taking time out of your busy schedule to attend the event and to evaluate the pitches. Thank you also for your very constructive feedback, as well as encouraging words to our pitch finalists. This event, as well as our program, was not possible without the generous support from our resource partner, Qatar Fund for Development. We are running this Pacific Green Entrepreneur Network program with our wonderful partners, and I'd like to acknowledge and thank their effort and contributions. Our business advisory mentors, they are not here with us today, but they are all based in New Zealand. But they've been providing wonderful support to our program participants, helping them with their funding proposal and pitch. Thank you to our partners from Kiribati, Fiji, Papua New Guinea, Vanuatu, Samoa, and Tonga. I'd like to name each of them. From Kiribati, Ruth Cross, our wonderful consultant, yeah, and our colleague from Kiribati Institute of Technology. From Fiji, we have Joshua Matewai from Higher Development, It's really wonderful to have you in our program. From Papua New Guinea, we have Shannon Ponduliki and also Vani Nate from M Strait. Thank you. Vanuatu, we have Esther Wenau and Candice Simon from Vanuatu Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Thank you. Okay, Team Samoa from Samoa Business Hub. Ian is here today, but we also like to thank our colleagues from Samoa Business Hub. From Tonga, last but not least, Siosifa from Tonga Chamber of Commerce and Industry. And thank you, Siosifa, and your colleague from GCCI for your support. And thank you to our guests and the participants, everyone for attending the event and for your support to our Greenpreneurs. Lastly, I'd like to thank our GGGI colleagues, particularly our country representative for Fiji, Vanuatu, Kiribati, and Tonga, Daniel Munoz Smith for his guidance and support, as well as to our regional managing director, Katerina Singelakis, for her support. Of course, I need to mention our pigeon team. I have a wonderful team. Firstly, thank you to Roshika, who has done an excellent job as MC and for other previous events. Thank you to Rachel, who has been supporting on communications and visibility of our program. Last but not least, I'd like to thank Esther, who has been leading this Pacific Green Entrepreneur Program. Thank you. Okay, the list may go on, but I have to stop now. Please enjoy the rest of the session and today and the showcase of our Greenpreneurs outside. Thank you.
Thank you, Miwa, for those words of appreciation for, I believe, all of us, right? So let us give a round of applause to ourselves. Okay, so we've come to the part where we would like to take a photo